The most outstanding feature about television is the tremendous variety of
Hey everyone and welcome to DigiBall channel. Did you think rivalries were just for strikers? Think again. From goalkeepers to defenders, every position has its own epic battles. In this video, DigiBall dives deep into 10 of the greatest football rivalries you might not know about. The Bundesliga's Golden Trio. Imagine this, 3 legendary strikers battling it out for the title of Germany's greatest goal scorer. Gerd Müller, the Bomber, Jupp Heynckes and Klaus Fischer, their names echoed through stadiums across the country in the 1960s and 70s. Gerd Müller was the undisputed king. With an astonishing 365 goals for Bayern Munich, he's still the Bundesliga's all-time top scorer. But don't think it was easy. Klaus Fischer wasn't far behind, netting 268 goals, and Jupp Heynckes wasn't too shabby either with 220. The competition was fierce. Fischer claimed the Golden Boot once, while Heynckes bagged it twice. Who do you think was the greatest? N'Kono shone in the 1982 and 1990 World Cups, while Bell took center stage in 1994. But the ultimate test came in 1984 when Cameroon lifted the African Cup of Nations. Guess what? Both played a part in that historic victory. The Battle of the 80s. Michael Platini versus Diego Maradona. These two guys were absolute legends and their battles were legendary. In the 80s, Juventus and Napoli were like the Yankees and Dodgers of Italian football. But it wasn't just about the teams, it was about these two superstars. Platini, the French maestro, all cool and collected. Maradona, the Argentine firebrand, all passion and flair. Believe it or not, even though they hated each other on the pitch, they actually got along pretty well off it. Maradona called Platini a phenomenon but couldn't shake the feeling that the Frenchman was a bit too serious. Platini on the other hand had Maradona's skill but couldn't understand why he was always losing his cool. Sergio Ramos and Gerard Piqué stand as worthy representatives for their respective clubs. The defensive duo, known for being fiercely committed and loyal to their clubs, have locked horns for more than most of the times during El Clasico. In spite of having indulged in quarrels, it is astounding to see how Ramos and Piqué get on extremely well with each other when they don their national colors. The duo has played instrumental parts in Spain's World Cup and Euro winning campaign and stand as role models when it comes to putting your personal rivalries aside during national duties. Imagine two strikers, both at the top of their game, locked in a battle for Premier League supremacy. But this wasn't just any rivalry. On one side, you had Henry, the elegant artist who could score from anywhere. On the other, Van Nistelrooy, the clinical finisher obsessed with finding the net. Paul Scholes revealed that Van Nistelrooy perceived Henry as a personal rival. So, who won the battle? Henry with his 4 golden boots, or Van Nistelrooy, the ultimate goal scorer? Let's dive into a legendary duel. The rugged German, Beckenbauer, or the technical Dutch, Cruyff. Who was the true king of football during that era? In 1974, a historic battle took place between two football giants, Germany and the Netherlands. In the midst of this great war, two legendary captains, Franz Beckenbauer and Johan Cruyff, faced each other. When Cruyff passed away in 2016, Beckenbauer said he had lost a brother. Johan Cruyff and Franz Beckenbauer finished first and second respectively in the vote for the 1974 Ballon d'Or. The eternal English midfield duel. Liverpool versus Chelsea. These two icons faced off more times than anyone else in their careers. Both were the epitome of the all-action English midfielder, but neither was initially recognized by the FA's Centre of Excellence. They rose to stardom in Liverpool and Chelsea, respectively becoming pillars of the England national team. Ahead of each major international tournament between Euro 2004 and the 2010 World Cup, whether Gerrard and Lampard could play together was endlessly debated. England manager Sven-Göran Eriksson had a simple solution to the tiresome conundrum. If one player went forward, the other had to stay back. But it never worked out as easily. No matter ever found a way of harnessing the two immensely talented individuals. Premier League's fiercest feud. Remember those epic battles between Manchester United and Arsenal in the early 2000s? At the heart of it all were two midfield titans, Roy Keane and Patrick Vieira. Imagine this, two captains, two fierce rivals, locked in a constant battle for supremacy. Every clash was a war, every tackle a declaration of dominance. One of the most infamous moments came in their final showdown at Highbury. In the tunnel, Keane charged at Vieira, accusing him of being a phony.
It's obviously kicked off up there's absolutely no doubt about that.
And let's be honest, Vieira wasn't exactly a saint when it came to discipline. Who was the ultimate warrior, Keane or Vieira? Diego Maradona was still a teenager when he was first compared to Pelé. The three-time World Cup winner retired in the same year that Maradona made his professional debut, making way for the next generation talent to shine. The pair are perennially held up as two of the greatest footballers ever, but rather than appreciate them both, people can help but compare them, including Pelé and Maradona themselves. No two players have been so clearly better than the rest of their peers for such a sustained period of time as Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. The duo are responsible for all 10 Ballon d'Or awards across the decades between 2008 and 2017, finishing as first and second in 9 of those years. This individual success was reflected on the pitch. Ronaldo was the unrelenting scorer behind Real Madrid's unprecedented sequence of 3 consecutive Champions League titles, while Messi won 2 European trebles at the beating heart of Barcelona. That both players were on opposite sides of the fearsome Clásico divide between Spain's giants cranked up the stakes even further.
That's all for now. I think you guys really enjoyed this video, right? So don't forget to like and comment to keep us motivated and create even cooler videos for you. By the way, our previous video about the top 10 most expensive players over 30 had a lot to say. If you haven't seen it, you're missing out. So click on the link in the description right now and check it out. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our new videos.